Hey everybody, it's Rick and welcome to another episode of Civilization 6. Last playthrough I played as Cleo, and that round was really a getting my bearings sort of a round. I was just learning about all of the new aspects of Civilization 6, so I didn't win that game, which was disappointing, but I set out to win this game, damn it. And what kind of a victory am I going to go for this time? I'm thinking a science victory because that's my favorite kind of victory. Civ 5, I loved going science, but my favorite science Civ is not in Civ 6. I loved playing as Korea. This time I'm going to have to pick somebody different. Korea is only in the game as a city-state. So this time, who am I going to pick? After consulting the internet, they say that there are a few Civs that are set up to play well as a science Civ. One of them is Teddy Roosevelt, but I don't buy that, okay? Teddy Roosevelt doesn't have any science bonuses, but apparently once he hits the modern era, then it all just sort of skyrockets from there. But you know what? I'm not going to wait until the modern era. No, I don't want to delay gratification. So who else is good for science victories? I've heard that Rome is, but once again, look I don't see any science modifiers. I see a lot of housing modifiers, and amenities are good too, which means that you can build a good big population, but yeah, I'm gonna sit you out, Rome. Who else? Peter. I hear that Peter's good. You do receive science and culture bonuses from trade routes to other civilizations, but they're civilizations that are more advanced than you are. +1 per 3 techs or civics ahead of you. What? So that means it pays to be behind other people. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that at all. What I'm going to go for is Saladin, because Saladin, he gets, first off, the last profit, which means that you automatically receive the final great profit when the next to last one is claimed, and you get +1 science for each foreign city following Arabia's religion. So I'm going to need to spread religion like crazy. That's fine, because righteousness of faith shows that the more faith I have, the more science I have, basically. I can build these religious buildings, and every time I do, I get 10% enhancement to science, faith, and culture output in Arabian cities. I love it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a Saladin of Arabia. I'm going to go ahead with a standard map, standard game, continents. I'm going to do it on Prince difficulty. That's the difficulty that I set up on Cleo. That's the mid-range difficulty. And once I beat the game on Prince difficulty, which I hope to do now, I'm going to move on to King, and then once I beat King, we'll move into Emperor until we finally get to Deity and beat the game in Deity. But for now, we're going to start Prince difficulty with Saladin.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. The marriage of science and religion is a delicate balancing act, but one that you have mastered, Saladin. Your quest for knowledge is noble, and your people have a deep respect for you, but you need not rush into the unknown. Given time, the answers to life's most puzzling questions will find their way back to Arabia.
All right, where do we start? We start right next to a river. We've got some mercury. I didn't even realize that mercury was a luxury resource in Civ 6, but apparently it is. And we've also got gypsum. We've got 2 mercury resources and 2 gypsum resources. A lot of plains. Doesn't look like a ton of production here. We do have some trees over here, though. We could build lumber mills later on. And we are on a river, which is nice. Well, I guess we're going to get production, though, from the gypsum and the mercury. So that'll suffice for now. We're just going to go ahead and set up shop. Cairo is our capital, and I'm going to go ahead and send this warrior down south. Ooh, right off the bat, we find a village. That should give us a nice little perk. And I'm going to build a slinger instead of a scout, just because a slinger is a better fighter than a scout is. And what are we going to build first? We're going to go mining first, because we've got the gypsum and we've got the mercury. So we're going to need mining to take advantage of that. Masonry has been boosted considerably. Fantastic. What else do you got down here, little warrior? And it looks like we're actually pretty far south. We can already see the polar caps down here. Very chilly. And we've got some jade down here, a lot of frozen trees. Oh, what's this? We got some more gypsum here. So this place is just lousy with gypsum. Gypsum everywhere. I'm going to go patrol over here to the east and see what else is on this river. Go scout out some... Ooh, the Pantanal!
Alluvial plain of the planet, and perhaps the least known area of the world.
Fantastic. The Pantanal is right here. So what does the Pantanal give us? We've got astrology boosted, which is going to be very good for our religion. And the Pantanal is going to give us +2 food, +2 culture, 4 tile natural wonder. It appears as marsh and provides +2 food, +2 culture. All right, that's right on our doorstep too. Pretty lucky. Okay, we can build a monument now, or we can build a builder, or we can build another unit. I'm going to build another unit just to be on the safe side. I don't want to get raided by barbarians and be caught with our pants down, so to speak. We've got marble over here and jade. Continuing along, we've got another encampment here, or not an encampment, I'm sorry, a friendly village. I don't want to conflate encampments and villages. Okay, what do we got? Experience for our slinger. Not the best, but I won't turn it down. Kabul is up north, and we got Brussels over here as well. So still not a ton of production along this river. I'm not seeing a lot of hills for mines or whatnot. We do have some rice, though, and we do have some horses.
When you find yourself in a hole.
Mining's been researched. Now we can build a builder. Take advantage of some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and do a builder, and then I will do the monument. Okay, open tech tree. What are we going to research next is the question. I'm going to go pottery so we can get to astrology, writing, and irrigation. And as I explore up north, there's even more mercury. So this place is just mercury gypsum central up here, which will be good. I should have plenty to trade with other civs as long as they're up for the idea of trade. I'm going to go ahead and use your promotion right now and give you the volley promotion. How about that? Get that out of the way. And keep on exploring. We've got lots of desert tiles, which will be good for some districts, I suppose. And we've got scouts coming out. Okay, time to take out the scouts before they blow our cover. Okay, he's probably going to turn around and start running now. I'm going to send you back down south. I'm going to need to help you defend the homeland. I wonder where their encampment's at. I will find your encampment.
It is not wisdom.
Code of Laws has been researched, so it's time to pick our first civic on the civic tree. Are we going to go up to craftsmanship or down to foreign trade? I like to go with craftsmanship. It's going to give us plus 30% production towards builders, and it's going to give us plus 50% production towards ancient and classical era melee and ranged units. That's going to come in handy for our first like 50 turns. And now that I've got my builder, I'm going to build my monument, and this builder is going to go ahead and start mining this mercury and this gypsum. So let's send you down here. Speaking of things that units are going to do, let's go ahead and send this slinger unit back west. Hopefully take out that. Ooh, wheel has been advanced considerably. Great. And let's see. Oh, what did we get? Ooh, nice. We got a relic. Silk text. Right on. Okay, we're starting to box in this scout here. Okay, chiefdom. We have chiefdom now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and go +5 combat unit strength against barbarians. Discipline, that'll come in handy. And normally I would say I would go urban planning, +1 production in all cities. But since we're going to need religion in order to get science, I'm going to go God King this time. Confirm policies. There we go. That's going to give us +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital. Help us build some faith here. And now we're gaining 5.2 faith per turn. Not too shabby. We weren't creating anything before. Okay, we've got some mercury. I'm going to go ahead and get some gypsum now, and we are still chasing this doggone scout. Chase that scout. Get him out. That's the little rhyme I just made up. It's not very good. I realize that. Got to do better with my rhyming. Okay, pottery's been researched. Now, on to the next tech. Okay, now that pottery's been researched, do we want to do writing or irrigation? Writing, of course. We want to get that science game up. Come on. Now, I wish that I had a unit that was not only fast, but strong in order to take out these scouts, because they're always 2 steps ahead of us, you know? Trying to track down a scout is nearly impossible. Oh, unless you got the help of somebody else. Who's this? Who's fighting these scouts? Who are you? Identify yourself. Ooh, Spain? We just found a Spanish warrior. They'll probably introduce themselves next turn. You better. Don't be rude. Oh, you didn't introduce yourself. Here, what if I move a little bit closer to you? Hello. Hello, I've met you. Spain, introduce yourself. Don't be rude. All right, I'm gonna build a farm now. Oh, I'm gonna build a farm on the wheat. Hey, progress towards political philosophy has gotten boosted considerably. We've got Geneva over there. We've got 3 city-states that we've met. Boosted that technology. Oh, we've got an camp down here. I'm gonna need to take care of that. How is it that Spain hasn't introduced themselves yet? You clearly see me, Spain. Don't pretend like you don't see me. Oh, another village. Another village. There we go. There's Spain.
Felipe.
King Philip of Spain, Portugal, Sardinia, and Sicily, Naples, Duke of Milan, etc. But most importantly, I'm a devout follower of the one true religion. I hope for your sake you are as well. It's an honor to meet you. I would love to sample your hospitalities. Writing has been boosted. Great. Because we're currently researching that, so that's good. And I love that we have this mountain range that's keeping us safe from Spain. So if they want to attack me, they're going to have to go around this mountain range. That's very convenient. Okay, a builder needs orders. I'm going to build a farm right there. Craftsmanship has been... Ooh, and irrigation, Eureka moment. Fantastic. We are getting boosts left and right here. I wonder what's going to be in this village. What do we have in this village? Oh, Mr. Scout, get back here. Ooh, we get to choose a pantheon now. Okay, we got to choose our pantheon wisely. Is there going to be anything that's going to give me a boost for mines? Because if so, then +2 faith for quarries. I don't think I built a quarry though, right? I built a mine. These are mines, not quarries. So that's not going to do it. +1 faith over mines, over luxury and bonus resources. Bam, that's the one. Found this pantheon. Awesome. And mysticism, Eureka moment, kicks in. So now that we've got that, we can build a granary, we can build a settler, we can build a builder. Ooh, am I ready to build a settler? I think I'm going to build a granary, then maybe I'll build a settler. Oh, 2 turns left, and then we can actually build a campus. And I need to start work on a campus as soon as possible.
Writing means sharing.
Writing is researched, so we can build campuses now. Open the tech tree. What are we going to do next? I kind of want to research the wheel. I want to try to get over to machinery so I can get the lumber mill, because I don't have a lot of hills around. So if I'm going to get production, it's probably going to have to be through lumber mills. And let's keep on searching. Oh, we found another scout. I'm going to take you out, scout. And I'm going to send you back home. I've got an encampment down here. I need to get that taken out. Send my slinger in and my warrior. Maybe they'll meet up around this encampment around the same time. Let's see. Let's follow the progress of our slinger and our warrior.
Skill without
Craftsmanship has been researched. Now a new civic is needed. What civic are we going to go with this time? Ooh, political philosophy has been boosted. If I build any district, I'm going to get a boost to state workforce, and I'm going to build the campus district very soon. So I'll go ahead and start researching that. I'm going to attack this spearman. Oh, actually, that was probably a bad idea. At first, when I moved it, before I said I'm going to attack the spearman, I thought I was moving it towards the settler, but turns out I was not. Hopefully, Geneva comes in and tries to help out my my poor slinger. The slinger is not going to stack up well against the spearman, which is why I was like, ooh, why did I move there? That was maybe not the most prudent decision I could have made. It's okay, though. We stay alive. We live to fight another day. That'll give me time to actually move out. There we go. Now I'll let Geneva deal with that problem. It looks like Spain's moving towards this encampment. So maybe they're going to take it out. Oh, damn. There's actually a slinger outside of Cairo right now. I didn't even notice that. Where did you come from, you jerk? Okay, that slinger outside of Cairo is going to need to be taken out. I should be able to purchase a unit. There we go. I'll purchase a slinger. I'll combat your slinger with my slinger. And I'm going to build a campus. Where are we going to build this campus is the question. Great question. Now, we've got some tiles here. Oh, we've got a science tile. I'm going to build it right here, right on top of this dumb slinger. Spain has taken out the encampment. I wish I would have gotten that 50 gold, but I'm not going to complain about The encampment being taken out. Oh, and there's a new encampment that just sprung up, actually. Okay, so we're going to have to start moving towards that encampment. Looks like my warrior is pretty near it. And my slinger is now born. I can take out this slinger up here. There we go. Perfect. Gonna need a couple more turns like that, but maybe it'll scare it off. Perfect. My slinger actually took him out. Hey, and guess what? We have a new civilization. It's Germany, led by Frederick Barbarossa.
Ich weiß wohl, dass auch ihr kundge herrschen mit rechter Gewalt.
He hopes that I rule my lands as he does through might. And I don't really plan on doing that. I've sent a delegation to your city. Please enjoy the churros and welcome the... Churros? Oh, man. You know my one weakness. Churros. Oh, churros are so good. Can't wait. Oh, man. I live right across the street from a Mercado. And they make the best churros. I think I'm going to have churros for lunch today. Just churros. Nothing else. Just eating just straight up churros for lunch. I've sent a diplomatic envoy to you. Treat them as you would treat me, the Duke of Swabia, King of Burgundy, King of Germany, King of the Romans, King of Italy, and the Holy Roman Empire. This guy really thinks pretty highly of himself. He's got a pretty big head and a pretty red beard. And by pretty big head, I don't mean that his head is pretty. I mean that it's a fairly large head. Astrology's research, which means that we can build holy sites now. That's going to be greatly beneficial. I'm going to track down this dumb scout, and I've got 2 slingers left over here who can take out this spearman. What are we going to research? Open that tech tree. Okay, now that we've got astrology, I can go ahead and do masonry. Get those ancient walls, which will not only give us defense, but will help boost engineering as well. And moving on to the next turn. We've got 3 turns left until we've got our settler built. Oh no, this guy moves onto my campus. I don't like the sight of that. Hopefully this warrior can take him out before he pillages. Fantastic, good. I was afraid that he was going to pillage my campus, and that would have just pissed me right off. My slinger can finally, hopefully, take out this scout. Yep. Did the job. Great job. Great job. 2 turns left now until I have my settler, and I'm going to build that settler, and I'm going to research masonry, and I'm going to research foreign trade, and then we're going to call it an episode. I think that this is a good first episode, though. I feel a lot more comfortable about this game than I did playing as Cleo. I was very uncertain about a lot of things when I played Cleo, and that isn't to say... Wait, I didn't take him out? I thought that I killed you. Jeez, okay. My thoughts were wrong. I was saying... When I played as Cleo, I was uncertain about some things, and though I'm still uncertain about some things in this game, I feel I've got a much better grasp on it. I commend you on your prudence. To aid the city-state is to invite death. Let me tell you what he's talking about, okay? He's talking about his agenda, and I didn't talk about this last playthrough because I wasn't 100% sure about what an agenda was, but in Civilization 6, every single civilization has an agenda. So if you are playing... according to their agenda, then they will like you, and if you're playing opposed to their agenda, then they will not like you. So what is Frederick Barbarossa's agenda? Well, he hates city-states. Hates them. I don't know why. I don't know what city-states did to him, but he just can't stand them. And he hates anybody who doesn't hate city-states. So if I'm a friend of city-states, then he is going to hate me for it. Holy site requires a population of 4. Ah, shit. I need a population of 4. Okay. I forgot about that. Well, I can get my population up by building a watermill, and I can get my population up by building hanging gardens as well. Hanging gardens is just going to take too long, though. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and build a library. That's fine. What I could do is... Oh, you know what I could do? I'm going to purchase a builder. I can build a couple more farms, which should get my food production up a little bit. And I'm just going to fortify you there. And you're just going to chase this scout who's got like 1 hit point left until he dies. Where am I going to build? I think I'm going to build right over here. Yeah. I think that looks like a pretty good spot to build. And my slinger is going to meet you over there. So if I build right here, then I'm going to have access to this rice and this stone. Which ain't too shabby. And I'm on a river too, so that's good. What are we going to research here? I'm going to research... Let's see. Engineering, we need to build those ancient walls in order to get that. Which I can do next turn. My second city can now be built, and I think that this is a pretty good spot. It's telling me that this would be a good spot to build anyhow. I've got stone here. I've got rice. All in all, not too bad a place, I think. And what am I going to build first? Ooh, it's going to take 60 turns to build a monument. I mean, it won't really take 60 turns. My population's growing actually pretty quick. It's only going to take 4 turns in order to get that population up. I've got 2 turns left until I've got my library. I'm going to send this slinger back to Damascus, my new second city. And I'm going to wait until we get this library, and then I'm going to call it an end of the episode. That's going to happen in 1 more turn, so I'll go ahead and do my little wrap-up spiel here, you guys. What do you think about this playthrough of Saladin? What are your hopes? You think I could do it? Do you think I can get Science Victory? I believe I can. But I've got Philip and I've got Frederick Barbarossa on this continent as well. So I'm going to need to play it smart. Now, if I'm going to keep Frederick happy, then I can't get too happy with these city-states. So what I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to not be able to make Frederick happy. As far as Philip goes, what is Philip's agenda? That's a really good question. Wants all of his cities to follow the same religion, like civilizations that follow his religion, dislikes civilizations that spread other religions to his cities. Okay, so he is not going to like me because I'm going to be spreading religion like crazy this playthrough. All right, guys, that's the end of the first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a like, favorite, share, and subscribe, guys. I've been Rick with Stumpt, and I will see you next time.